He's in white, the Dayton Flyers. Malachi Smith lobs underneath. Holmes thought about it from three, decided to drive anyway, and gets the hoop in the heart. In the preseason prognostications, they expected to do very well in their conference of choice. Holmes with a nice layup. Flyers atop the A-10.
The pass from one of the most improved players in the Big Ten last year, Brooks Barnheiser. Oh, nice give up, and Holmes up top, off the give from Cheeks. Almost turned it back into Northwestern's hands. Dayton's turned it over back-to-back trips. And Holmes cashes in. And Dayton, who trailed by 10 going to the locker room, can more than cut it in half with the score right here. It's Holmes, who's heating up from out deep. And back in the hands of Bennett. Holmes going to work, and the slam! That guy just dunked on ahead.
A nice little feed here, short roll on the hedge, makes the nice move.
Chasing 2 possessions at the minute mark. Holmes on the attack, and he knocks it down off the window.
Up and down, Holmes gets it. He has been quiet again to start this game. Bennett wraparound feed. Holmes right on cue. Rocks the rim. Elvis, nice pass. Holmes with the two-hand flush. Holmes, baseline. His turn. Working on Soriano. Spinning. Off the glass. There's your answer.
I'm telling you, nobody's backing up now.
Shot clock down to 5. Elvis off to Holmes, beats the buzzer for 2. Great pass, a rim rocker, DaRon Holmes. Up ahead, Holmes missed it, but taps it in.
And they've got to keep it within striking distance.
Holmes in attack mode. They needed that.
That's what he needs to do. That's the other thing that's underrated about this Houston offense.
Holmes.
I think he's definitely a player, Holmes, that has to catch the ball in space at a high post.
And then the free throws from Holmes here. Able to hammer this one. Cross-court pass intercepted by Kobe Elvis. Long pass. Holmes! My goodness!
Loss at Dayton last season. Before then, SMU had won the previous 2 against the Flyers. Little spin inside to DaRon Holmes. Dayton only with 3 giveaways so far. Good ball security by both sides here in the first half. Offensive rebound by Holmes, touches it back up. He's just so tough to stop. Good test for both teams here early in the season. Holmes shouldering his way to the bucket to tie it up. DaRon Holmes. And a timeout called for SMU, a 5-point lead, 5.5 to play. Holmes dips the shoulder all the way to the cup for 2. He had the ball that entire possession.
A-10 athleticism. I spoke with some, in fact, Southern Illinois. There's a nice pick and roll and the finish.
And Holmes will have a chance to make it 3. Scott Cross saying we've got to limit the turnovers to under 12. That's already a couple. Holmes facilitating from up top. Good spin move and a finish.
Because you don't want to just make it as Holmes can. You want to be ready and last.
Well, they are just lighting it up. Beginning of last year. Spud Eugene wrong. And back to Cheeks. He's got Holmes ahead. He's got 2 more. And here comes Eugene. Back out to Conaway. Great look inside the Fields. And Dayton's all-time shot block leader gets another. Stopped in the lane, scoops it up. Ball knocked out to Holmes. Big step. My goodness. Oh.
Cincinnati, here's Bennett. Up top to DaRon Holmes, the best player on this Dayton roster, and he shows you why right there. Here's Holmes against Bandego. Holmes backing in, gets a double, goes up with the left, and finds pay dirt.
Well, the problem was the NCAA was they had some exceptions to the rule, and it was very cloudy of what direction.
On the shot clock. Holmes driving, finishing. And DaRon Holmes has a dozen. Elvis, two-man game. Lobs it up there for DaRon Holmes, who finishes. He's got 14. DaRon Holmes has 16 for Dayton. Here's Holmes again. ISO, spin, baseline finish. Now he's got a double-double, 10 points, 11 rebounds, his second of the season. Cuts the lead down to 9. 3 minutes to play. Holmes, miscommunication. And Holmes was left alone.
And Cheeks back to get it right near the Oakland bench. In the center, DaRon Holmes. They've got a big lead. DaRon Holmes is just 3 points. It goes to the comments made by the head coach that on any given night, one of a number of guys can step up. Speaking of Holmes, where he stars. Shot clock at 10. Loud! There you go. To further reduce the deficit. Fans getting into the game. Holmes for three. Got it! Elvis. Holmes. Little fadeaway. Got it. Or tie the game on a three-point possession. Shot clock, not a problem. Elvis. Holmes. Shot for three. Got it!
That's a different feel than it is in the first half.
Holmes, spin move, and a left-handed layup. 33 minutes now for DaRon Holmes. He's got the ball. He's going to go. Two-handed jam.
Well, you got to guard him, especially when he has the ball.
Nice lead for Holmes, who will dunk it.
What a rebound. I mean, flying, soaring.
Holmes, the open three. He got it.
Three ball on the way. That's no good by Bennett. Another offensive rebound. Holmes, he powers his way inside and gets the bucket again. Get some energy. Get it fired up here. You got the crowd behind you. Almost a steal. Instead, Cheeks. And there for the follow is Holmes.
Slow him down. Late shot clock again.
Holmes for three. Wow. How big is that?
Allowed himself to be taken out of the game. He's forced some bad positions and from the beginning didn't seem fully locked in.
Holmes again. Wow.
There's the pop again. Is he feeling it?
He is.
Want it at all in hostile territory. He told us today the assist-to-turnover ratio will be critical for his team tonight. And trying to defend against that guy, DaRon Holmes the second. Off-ball cut, easy dunk. 6 rebounds, 4 points for Holmes the second, the A-10's leading scorer. And he leads the way to begin half number 2 with a hammer. It's the basket, too strong there. Kobe Elvis can't finish. Holmes, the track down, is left alone for 3. And hits! Holmes, post up. Holmes, poster! Elevation, hammer, and 1. Holmes! Here we go! Oh, baby! Under 10 seconds. Look out below!
Javon Bennett, now they get it into Holmes. Had 25 points in the second half against St. Louis. A deliberate offense. They had no problem taking their time. They prefer to have lots of patience. There's his first effort. And he stays hot. And here comes Elvis. Santos inside to Holmes.
How do you lose DaRon Holmes in transition under the basket?
Bennett spots Brea. Inside to Holmes. But he might take it all the way in. Back out to Kobe Elvis. Uh-oh. Yeah.
Holmes inside out. Now a give and go. Holmes in traffic. Gets it off the glass and in.
Beautiful turnaround jumper there.
We had a fun quote by Fran Dunphy about him a couple weeks ago. DaRon Holmes does it from the outside.
A hand's not even enough sometimes. You got to run them off the three-point line.
Holmes fakes the three, looks to drive on Yochus, loses the handle briefly. Now forces the big man in, drop step, layup good. DaRon Holmes imposes his will.
To Roy's point, I mean, they need to get something driving to the rim. Maybe get a foul, get an easy basket. Right now, Dayton's controlling this game.
And Holmes connects on the three-pointer to Venning, and then Venning can orchestrate, score or assist from there.
Holmes checked on the block by Pride. Now Venning's back on him. What a spin move by DaRon Holmes. Heads up. Holmes on the take.
Because Dayton shoots at 6th best in the country, in which St. Bonaventure beat Dayton up in Olean.
68-59, the final in that game. And back the other way. Count the basket for Holmes in the foul. Micah Adams-Woods, he's rejected by Holmes. It's spinning as Santos gets it back to him.
Which is 8th most in the country. Of course, they take a lot of them, too. 28 per night, and Holmes with the flush. Here's Elvis inside, nowhere to go, but Holmes claims it up.
This game is in a tight area right now, and he's got no fouls. He's got to contest that shot harder.
Puts up the three ball. Bang, he nails that. He has hit multiple threes.
Santos on the outside. They immediately go into Holmes. He takes the turnaround and knocks it down. Holmes now still keeps the dribble. Polite stunned it out to him. 6 on the shot clock now. Holmes is going to have to pull the three. He can hit that shot and does. 10 on the shot clock now. Barea out front with Maddox on him. Waves everybody through. Now Polite switches over to him. Barea driving baseline. Kicks out to Holmes. He'll fire the three and hit.
Good job by Mason trying to get him the hot hand early.
Now he's going to deal with Bennett here. Holmes sets a screen. They lob it to the top, and the easy dunk for DaRon Holmes. He has 15 now in the ballgame, like they did earlier in the ballgame in the first half when they went nearly 6 minutes without scoring. Holmes down low, left-hand finish. That is a strong move, and they've made one. Immediately right to Holmes. Kelly's got 4 fouls, and Holmes off the glass and good.
Holmes trying to go coast to coast. Count it.
Clearing out the entire side for you. Go to your strong hand. Go to work on it.
Transfer to Dartmouth, the graduate student, averaging almost 10 points a ball game. Here's Holmes for 3. It's good. He gets it up to Elvis.
Delican's got 4, and he's got Holmes.
He called it. Right back to Holmes, and he scores. And we're tied at 63.
That was beautiful.
10 points for Alston. Back to Holmes. Battling. Scoring.
The double came. The triple came. It didn't matter.
What a defensive play. Holmes.
Holmes going to have to guard in the perimeter. He's going to keep trying to take advantage of that.
6 for Bama Seal, and underneath it's Holmes on the dunk from Santos.
Great feed. Off the ball screen, roll. And with the wall there, he had to dunk it.
Grant, pull up, blocked by Holmes. He's got Elvis out front. Holmes, you said he could shoot the 3, and there it is.
Inside again, he's setting the screen right now. They got him on the steal if they want him. High-low action.
There it is.
That's excellent. Excellent patience.
Didn't get a chance to. Unless that lane clears out a little bit for DaRon. And it does, just enough.
There wasn't much space there at all. Luke is confident in his skill set.
Holmes! And one!
Oh, and it goes! Like I said, look at the active hands. Look how connected Arizona is defensively.
4 to shoot. Holmes drives and scores it.
Holmes got a mismatch inside. Let's see if Arizona's going to play it straight up.
Got Johnson up in the air, and he scored it.
That's excellent footwork. The quick spins.
Holmes with 20 points, 11 rebounds, and 1 knockdown. Now it's 22 points.